guys, this is Lolly Jenna with another personal vlog video. Yeah, you're probably surprised to see me here instead of just seeing all those repeated videos with the pictures and stuff. I don't know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, as you can see, it's really bright in here. Why? Well, I actually just removed the poster board that was there. It looked, I don't know, it was more like, it looked very, I don't know, it just looked very ugly there. So I was just like, no, I want to be able, I guess what led me into that was, in the early morning, there's like a broken blind up, you could probably see it like right there. Yeah, there was a broken blind. I was able to see the pink skies and stuff. It was a distraction for me, and it was good. Away from the chaos, yay. Yeah, well, that's when I decided, you know what? I wanted to take a picture, but I couldn't because, well, obviously the blinds are closed, and if I were to open the blinds up, a stupid poster board was going to be there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to remove it. Which is why you can see it's really bright here. And like I said, I think there might be a scratch, or it's just the glare that's going on. I mean, I really don't know. But I mean, this is, I guess, fine. I don't know. You can kind of still see it right here. I'm sorry. Like right here, you can see it. See? Anyways, I don't think I really went into the detail about why my setup is like this. So I guess I will be talking about it. If I did, I'm sorry for repeating myself. It's just been very chaotic these days for a year and some. Yeah, so this is my new setup. Really, all I did was where it was at, which was against the wall, I just moved it because it's a little table. It's just a little like coffee table sort of thing. Yeah, not really the greatest space in the world, but you know, I rather accept it than for me to be having to do everything on the bed. But yeah, now you're seeing a little bit more of this instead of my whole head, my whole body covering everything, like it was like all like that. But what's actually over there now is the nightstand that actually used to be right here, but now it's not anymore. And my apologies for the bad quality. You guys are already fully aware I'm not working, which I hope I get this job. I'm not trying to bank on it, but I really hope so. And yeah, and well, now it's over there now. It's my little miniature history corner, aka my history shrine, which I don't think I mentioned about it, which I will later on get into the full details about why I did that and so on. But yeah, they're collected stuff, not haunted or, you know, cursed things. No. Yeah, no. And there's a bunch of boxes over here. There's one for donation, and there's one for like my sketchbooks, which is now like a save for later. I don't know. Forgive me if I'm repeating myself. If I did not tell you why that happened, my mom brought it up about going into this closet, which is my closet, because her clothes and my dad's clothes are in here, because this bedroom used to be my parents' room, mind you. And there was a lot of things that happened in this closet to where like everything just collapsed. Yeah, everything collapsed. Of course, there's like a little shelf that's still hanging. And it's like, I told you it was bad. But of course, eventually when it gets cleaned up, I'll be able to move my stuff. Like, I don't know. No, it won't. It's not going to show, but I have some stuff behind me that are pretty much packed up things. like, I guess, like, you can say, like, oh, I want to put this away, I want to put this away. That way, everything's pretty much already available, or pretty much packed away. I don't have to worry about having to pack last minute, if you know what I mean. It's like I already have, like, the extra stuff or whatever packed away. That way, I'm not doing it last minute, you know, when I go to Venice. Yeah. So I got like 2 boxes here, and then there's another one over here, and I'm just like, I don't want to be stacking, I don't want to be filling my room with a bunch of boxes. So it's a good thing that I moved my nightstand over there, and well, this is my new workspace. It's a little, like, I still have to get adjusted. I really do. I haven't been drawing, I haven't been doing anything, despite how chaotic it has been for me for days. I've been getting woken up at 5 o'clock because of this new damn dog. I'm really getting sick and tired of, like, my mom doesn't seem to care. But anyways, I don't want to get into that because I'm gonna just want to venting, and that's not what I want to do. But yeah, so this is the setup. My microphone's actually on my bed over here, which to me, it's sort of nice, not really ideal for when you're really creative and stuff, but you know what, that works for me. It works for me, so why not? But yeah, box, 2 boxes here. When the closet gets cleaned up, fixed, I will be able to move the boxes in there. It's like my little storage thing, and I won't have to worry about, I can even put the tote in there, my laundry tote. That way it's not just there. But yeah, and mind you, this is a very small room. It's like not even that big, and it's not so much, oh, you have a lot of stuff. It's more like the layout of things, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought I say, because I don't know if I did mention about it. It's, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm not used to recording myself. I mean, only my voice. It had been a while since I have the webcam on, but like I said, it's because like there's like a little glare. I don't know if it's a scratch and I just can't see it, but I mean, I wish I can, but I don't want to like keep looking, and you know what I mean. I don't want to, but I don't know, maybe it's just the glare. I wouldn't even know. But other than that, at least I don't have to have a lamp, but it's too like the lamp, the lighting from the ceiling fan, I don't have to worry about turning that on because it's so dark in here, even though I kind of prefer it that way. But yeah, this is what you're seeing now. You see my little, you can see the reflection of my stuff. You kind of see my JTHM poster over here, and then you see the Joy of Creation ones over here. Sorry, like right here, right there, which is actually over here. And then you see my tall ghost over here. The quality is gonna, yeah, not that great. Oh, and you can probably see those stupid stickers on my... I wish I could take them off. I was like a little kid when I started doing that. I started putting those damn stickers, and I'm like, what the hell? No, I don't like My Little Pony anymore. Obviously, it's like, now I can't take them off. It's like, no. Well, it's not like it's gonna be mine forever. I can give it away to a little girl or something. Hey, you like My Little Pony? You can have a decapitated one over here. Yeah, because there's one I was trying to... I cut the head only, and I'm like, I'm trying to take off everything, not just decapitate it. But yeah, now there's a... I'm sorry. But yeah, you see my like gummy bears there. It's an orange one. I'm sure you can see it. And then, well, my lamp's right over there. Yeah, like right there. I'm sorry, I'm not used to, yeah, the camera. Like, anyways, it is 10 minutes. My dad's calling. I hope he's not gonna tell me about Lucky and all that. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back, and now the camera got all weird. Hello. Whatever, I guess. I don't know. I just sat down and everything got dark. But sorry about that. My dad needed me to look for something on his password book. I thought he was gonna tell me about Lucky, the dog. Anyways, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm making fun of myself because of the way I looked when I said Lucky. Yeah. Like, I'm fed up. Well, I'm fed up with everything, but I'm still going. But other than that, guys, this personal vlog is not all about venting. I just want you guys to know that it's not just venting. It's just what the week has given me. Well, I celebrated my birthday. I celebrated my birthday by going to my haunted school. Yeah. Leonard Graham Intermediate. Yeah, I'm sure you guys remember the crappy video that I made the last time of it. Yeah, I plan on making a better one because I look at it. I don't know, for some reason it just, I don't know, it's just something about it. Sometimes you cringe at your old videos and like, ugh, I want to remake it. Well, I really do, and I do want to say that I had some experiences there. I'm sure you guys were probably aware of that. I'm not sure, but there was another recent experience, and I'm not talking about an encounter or anything. However, I did have an encounter when I was there. Very old school. Believe me when I say. Because when I was talking with this worker, he doesn't work for the school, but I really don't know. He's just a worker. He was telling me a couple of stories that happened at the school. Yes. And I really wanted to hear more from him, but I did not want to suck all his time and stuff. So I was just like, because I'm sure he needed to go. The unfortunate thing about the school is that it's a very sad story, or, well, however you want to call it. I can't really think. Time of month. But he was just telling me that the school is no longer gonna be open. Obviously, it already had been like that for some time. But man, I was there during my 5th grade, my 6th grade, and freshman year. So I had been there for 3 years. But like I said, unfortunately, it's not gonna be anything anymore. And I don't think they even plan on doing anything with it. And that's because he told me that, like, especially the bell tower. Ooh, the bell tower. Yeah, it's really in bad shape. Ceilings are falling, the steps are broken, and it's already blocked off, so nobody can get there. Unless you're using a drone. Anyways. Don't get any ideas. You don't want to get in trouble. However, I mean, I had seen a video, somebody use a drone to, I mean, not exactly go in there, but kind of circle and, well, pretty much orbit around the school. Yeah, it's like, well, unfortunately, I don't have a drone, and I would love to see, like, the inside. You guys already know me, spooky stuff. I'm all about spooky. But, again, all that will be told in my other channel, which is Lolly Jeanette, okay? But don't get confused. Jeanette's Tube Jeanette's tube is basically, or like I put there as well, Jeanette's portfolio. I messed up saying that. I'm sorry about that. Portfolio. Yeah, I'm sure you can already see why it's called that. Jeanette's tube. Well, think of it like a void. Yeah, welcome to my void, guys. Yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of different content here. Mainly art. You'll still get the spookiness from me. You'll get the scoop. The scoop. This is not sister location. Anyways, I'm sorry. I had to throw that pun for you, Five Nights at Freddy's fans. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, the void. I have a lot of content here, like as far as art being the main thing. Animations, I know you haven't really been seeing that, but again, just know it takes time, guys, and in my living space, you can probably see why I haven't really done any of that. Yeah, look at my little tiny setup. It's difficult, guys, and again, it's not just living conditions, it's what I'm going through. Yeah, very chaotic. And like I said, you know, I do a lot of other things than just art, drawing. Oh well, yeah, drawing, doing this, doing that. I do a lot. I write, I do my own music, I do this, I do that, you know, I do a lot. So I'm not always actively gonna be here or over there. I'm gonna just be doing other things. But just know that this account, Jeanette's Tube, is not just for one thing. There is a variety of things to expect on here, and I'm sorry if it doesn't meet your expectations, but I'm only human living in my chaotic world. Yeah, 15 dogs. The dog, Lucky. Yeah, he's a very lucky dog to be here, to be waking me up and living in the living room, always consistently crying and whining because he wants to be out and harassing the two chihuahuas that are in the room. Yeah, and then he's thrown outside, not literally, he's thrown outside, and then all I hear like center before I go and scream like a banshee in front of his face. Believe me or not, I have been wanting to scream at him, but I'm just like, it is not worth my voice. Just, and I keep reminding myself, I am not going to be here that long. I am not going to be here that long. So yeah, if you guys question, what about Wham? I haven't seen you post anything about Wham. Like, yeah, well, all of this happened, so I'm still having to get used to, I still have to kind of clean up in here, and I got my menses, so that is kind of taking a toll on me. Yeah, big time. And then I don't know if you guys are subscribed to my other channel, but I kind of have a little new project, I guess you can say. Well, not really. It's not really a new project, especially because it involves finding the past and stuff. I'm no historian, but in heart I am. And maybe an archaeologist too, other than an artist and this and that. I mean, I'm a lot of things. I'm known for a lot of things. But anyways, guys, I don't mean to bore you about this history stuff, because I don't know if you guys are into that. But that's why I decided to choose history as my degree, because it is tied to the interests that I have. Paranormal, art, and all these things. I never knew that it was affiliated with all that. I mean, of course, everything has a history. And that's why I'm like, I'm gonna go for that. I mean, I was always into those things, you know? But anyways, so yeah, project. It's not actually a project. Forgive me for saying that. It was when I was going to that empty lot, but I did not want to keep doing that, especially because I know it's not very legal for you to, it's considered trespassing, and I know the rules for those things. It's just like, it kind of bothers me to see an empty lot not being taken care of, and it's just like, you know, it's trashed, not literally, but it's just abandoned, and it's sad, and it's like, it's just as sad as hearing that they're just pretty much going to leave the haunted school, Leonard Graham Intermediate, just like that. They're not planning on fixing the inside of it and just kind of leaving it there to just break down. And that's why it's like, this is a huge disappointment to me. Hell, if I had a lot of money, I'd be taking it. Even though I'd be living in Venice, that is mine. I don't want anybody trying to take that away from me, because you all are not going to take care of it, and you guys are not going to care as much as I do about that. It's a historical site. How can anybody just like, just let it collapse? It's old anyways. Yeah. Welcome to the face of where I live. And I get it. It's not cheap to fix things like that. But you know what? Make it a museum. You'll get money out of it, unless they're just like purposely doing it, which obviously I think that's what they're doing. Don't quote me on this, okay? But I believe that they're not gonna do anything with it. I mean, they pretty much already threw that hint. But anyway, this was not supposed to be a rant video. And also for the audio, please know it's because the AC is like right here. That is the only cons about this little, like where I'm at. I can't really put it anywhere else. Unfortunately not. But anyways, guys, so this is the end of the video. I know it wasn't really much, at least to me. But once again, a personal vlog is not supposed to just be venting. It's just what the week has given me, which I already shared about how I spent my birthday. I went over there, and I'm sure that you guys are going to want to hear a little more about what he told me. And I do have a video of him and I talking about it. But I didn't want to, you know what I mean? I didn't want to continue recording. I didn't like record his face. You know, out of respect, I moved the phone away. I should have just done it with the audio, but it was more like, oh my god, I need to record this. But yeah. So yes. Hopefully I can do more and continue to be active on YouTube. It's just, again, there's been a lot going on, and it's not just my setup or whatever, it's life itself. And then recently I got another letter from the debt collector, yay, and my mom wants to say that, oh, your bills are long gone and it's gonna affect you for 7 years. Like, do I need to be reminded? Because she's over here actually, I'm sorry, I keep extending this, but let me just add this. There is this time, which was recent, where she was telling me, I'm not gonna say the full words because I really don't remember, but I told her because my older brother was telling me, don't give up on college, don't give. I'm like, it's not that I'm giving up on college, it's more like I'm going a different path, because honestly I see that I you all don't think like me, but personally I feel like I should work on my financial stability, because how am I supposed to move on if I'm going to college and it's like it's gonna be forever? I mean, not even forever, but like with all this that happened with the stupid financial aid, and then having to wait 4 to 8 weeks for this crap, and then the lady never responded to me. So it's like I am not gonna be sticking around and having my graduation delayed because of them. Yeah, it may have been my fault because I accidentally I mean, I don't even know if I did. I don't know. I don't know. It could have been me, but still, they weren't really helping me at all. So I'm just like, you know what? I already dropped my classes, so there shouldn't be any charges. And I had already dropped them before, when because they sent me a letter that I think on September 10th or whatever, they were gonna drop my classes if I don't pay. It's like I already dropped the classes before that date. But it's not me giving up. It's me finding another path that actually suits me and it makes more sense, because financial stability, you know, I'm still living in this chaotic home of 15 damn dogs. My mom's still throwing this responsibility on me, like if that's the only thing that she has on her mind. Like, I don't matter. And honestly, it's like, it's very tiring that that's all she talks about, the dogs. I mean, that's her main priority. And to me, it's like, you know, I'm not gonna be here that long, and you can't keep me here. Which is why it's like, now, with all I've been telling you guys, what would you choose? Would you still continue to go to college, even though you're, you're still, like, once you're working, you're still having to come back to this toxic environment, but what are you doing? You're earning money. What about college? You're not earning anything. You're doing your studies, yeah, and it'll open more doors, but you know what? I found out that with Italy, in Venice, they're not looking for my GPA. They are not looking for my GPA. They're not looking for my GPA. They're just wanting my high school diploma too, and of course my transcripts, which I already have that. Well, I don't think they, oh yeah, my high school one. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was thinking about my college ones. No, they don't need your college transcripts. They just want your high school to make sure that you were passing, which it's like, let alone, or with my diploma it should say, hey, I graduated. Which is why I'm saying, it's like, and for them, they only do bachelors and of course masters, possibly. There's no associates there. So what do you think that's benefiting me? I mean, everything in Italy benefits me. The costs, the living, the climate, and then opportunities. And a lot more that I can add here, but I am making this video very long because I think on the other video was 10 minutes and now we're on 19. But anyways, guys, so I'm sure you can kind of see why I'm choosing this other path where financial stability is my priority, because why am I going to go to college and then I'm going to be delayed, and then my mom's over here like, well, life's not fair. And you know what? I get it, life's not fair. But you'd think it's fair for me to go to college because you. Honestly, I feel that she is trying to push me that direction. Not because it opens doors. It's more like that way you can continue to stay here. Like, meaning money later. College right now. That way you have to stay even longer to catch up. And besides, your bills are already in collections. So guess what? Your bills are long gone. Meaning 7 years that you're going to have to be dealing with this. Yeah. Doesn't that sound motivating? No, it doesn't. And that's why it's like, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a job. Hopefully, like I said, with this job, I get hired. I hope so. I haven't heard anything back. But let's just hope so. But for now, guys, thank you all so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I know that it's been not alive here as far as like, because I just, or not as entertaining because I just keep posting these kinds of videos. But just remember, it's one of the easiest things that I can do, especially because again I'm already dealing with a lot. But for Wham, I'm still wanting to do it. It's not delayed or anything. It's not put on hold. I've been thinking about it on my mind and just thinking and thinking and thinking. But like I said, all of this happened, and then like I had another, like I mentioned, a project trying to find the past and stuff, even though there's only so much I can find. It's, it's not put on delay or anything. It's not pushed to the side. I already had planned on doing that. And then because like I mentioned, this workspace, it's not the best, but really it's because this room needs a little more cleanup after I moved my shrine over there. But anyways, guys, so hopefully I can see you guys maybe later this week. And I had been meaning to publish this submission that I got for Paranormal. But with everything that happened, now I'm even far behind. And I mean, I'm getting these other things. But I just want to give you guys a small little announcement. So I am also working on writing a book of my personal paranormal encounters and also spooky tales. So hopefully, if you guys are into all that, you guys will love this book. But of course, I'm not trying to overwhelm myself with projects because I'm working on When Anxiety Meets Madness, and then I have philophobia. And I know you guys are probably wondering about the story of Isabel. Well, that's put away on a bookshelf because, as you can see, I'm working on more other stuff. So hopefully I can see you guys sometime. Well, not this week. I was already thinking this is how bad it is. I was thinking we're on a Wednesday, but actually we're on a Friday. Hopefully to see you guys next week. As always, stay spooky.